A stunning view of Capitol Hill from high above. We're here in the seat of the U.S. government, Washington, D.C. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to end. And now, look at... Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. And now the opening lineup for Boston. One is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the Wizards, we've got Garnett. LeBron James is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Durant. And it's Duncan in at the 5. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And it's Brown missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Tice passes to Williams. KD against Tatum. Boston getting another chance here.
Durant covers a ton of ground with his limb, using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
Here's James. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Boston again missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, here's Tice. Here's Walker. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You love how Walker just attacks the opening, feasting on any lane that D gives him.
Garnett is doubled, and here's LeBron outside, sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And here's KD for 3, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Durant's got his second bucket.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Curry finds Durant. Lets it go from 11. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's LeBron. Oh, look at him play!
That's a play that only superstars make. I mean, Durant comes up with the swipe on one end and gets the finish on the other.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago. And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season. First in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. An absolute magician with the basketball. Tatum dishes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Pass to Tatum. Over Durant. And he can't bank that one in. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Curry outside. Here's James. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. For Washington, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
And here's Walker outside. Unable to get that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's James with the second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. James has got 14 points for the game.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
And here's Walker.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard with three-point line.
T kicks to Smart. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Teague against LeBron. Teague the pass to Thompson. Good on the shot.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Here's James. Makes it off the glass. James has got 16.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Curry passes to KD. Here's Garnett. And they double up Garnett. 1:25 left to play here in the first. Curry outside. Rebound Boston.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Wow, I'm more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran's move.
James kicks to Garnett. Jacks up a 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Kevin Garnett. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Tatum finds Thompson. 6 to shoot. Duncan against Green. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And James throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control in this game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum against Garnett. Outside Tatum. Puts it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Tatum's got 6.
Oh, look at that smooth release, the follow through. And I'll tell you what, when Tatum shoots in rhythm, effortless.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Washington. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Smart. Tristan Thompson is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got his first bucket in this one.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Kicks it out to Garnett. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Thompson. And it's Kemba Walker in for Marcus Smart. Pritchard passes to Williams. Here's Pritchard. And the rejection by Curry.
Oh, look at that. You see, that shows what kind of athlete Curry is. His quickness to the ball. Get that shot out of here.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Durant, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That free throw good from Durant. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Curry gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, man, the all-around game of James, capable of dominating you on both ends of the floor, like right there.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Here's Green, and he gets it to go. Green's got his first 2 points of the night. And so it's Washington with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. High post, KD working on Green, and James throws it down.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Walker with a clean look, and the 3 off target.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Williams finds Tice. Green up on top. Williams passes to Pritchard. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Curry, and no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Walker the pass to Williams. Back to Walker. Lets it go from deep. Boston, no good that time either.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Curry's shot is good.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, his field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Boston shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Washington. They get it back. Garnett. Nice ball movement by Washington. Yep, it counts. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Green. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Walker to the inside. Williams finds Tice. From deep, Walker. But they recover it. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Thompson passes to Tatum. Rebounded by the Wizards. Garnett's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And no good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Brown wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown.
The jumper looking better over time. And when Brown shoots with confidence, it helps make him sharper.
Outside Durant. There's the triple. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. They get it again. Thompson and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They shoot again, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 8 points for Jason Tatum.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
The 3 from KD. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Smart. No good that time. Curry with some nice D. Fast break, here they come. Over Teague. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Curry's got 17.
I like how Curry shoots that one in rhythm. No need to force the issue.
Teague against Curry. Here's Thompson. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Garnett kicks to KD. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
James, the pass to Garnett. Garnett is doubled. And that one's good. Durant, 13 points in the game.
And almost 7 feet tall. I mean, Durant is a fantastic interior scorer. He uses his height well.
James fires from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Washington with a major 39-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to be...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look. He won.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Curry. Durant is out there with Garnett. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Duncan in at the 5. Looking to get back on track here. And it's in there. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
Duncan drawing the double team, and that one goes long. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Here's Brown, and it's Boston with another.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Duncan left side. Kicks it out to James. Nice ball movement by Washington. Garnett finds KD, but they get it back. Here's Duncan. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their fourth miss in 5 attempts.
Here's LeBron. The dish now to Garnett. The pass to Duncan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And Walker kicks to Williams. Tice passes to Walker. Back to Tice. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Oh, that's just amazing control from James right there. A superb ball handler for a guy his size.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Walker's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got 9 points. Walker against Curry. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Curry with the steal. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get the rebound. No good from LeBron.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Count that one. He's got 11.
Oh, not at all afraid of contact. Brown is aggressive driving to the basket.
James finds KD. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Smart comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Teague in for Kemba Walker.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
Durant, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now Teague, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Outside Durant, pass to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. Over Thompson, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Duncan's got his third basket of the night.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim. Clearly a foul.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Brown. And so he hits both. Washington's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. LeBron James on the wing. Duncan down low. He's covered by Thompson. Duncan can't hit. And here's Brown outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Here's Duncan, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Duncan's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Well, using his body to ward off the potential shot block, Curry finishes through the contact, gets the and-1.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good by Curry. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Celtics. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
LeBron dishes to KD. The 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Outside Teague. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Durant against Tatum. Duncan inside. He's got 8, and good that time.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Tatum looking around. Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
I love how fast Thompson rolls after the screen. He's solid at getting room to shoot in these sets.
James, the pass to Garnett. Over Tatum, and Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Smart misses. Washington has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point land since the start of the second half. Durant kicks to James. Duncan inside. He's up against Thompson. Duncan can't hit. Boston shooting 43% for the game. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
At the elbow, it's Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It could go, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Celtics, Ojale is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Green, then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
You got to be in awe, James. An offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Knocks it loose. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. Pass to Williams from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here is Durant. Curry outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Ojale. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying color. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
To the middle. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist from Duncan. Duncan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Kerr. Count it, good.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Williams against Duncan. Outside Durant. From 13, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Williams in the post. Duncan on him. The shot by Williams, no good. It's LeBron with the drive, and the dunk by James.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
Green kicks to Ojale. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And LeBron throws it down.
Well, all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pritchard passes to Ojale, and there's the call on Curry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing, and not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Neesmith, the pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 16-7 run. And then Durant with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Green, no luck. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the pass to Pritchard. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Pritchard's got 4 this quarter.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's Garnett, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry, and he drops it in from the low post.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
LeBron passes to Curry. Wizards passing it around. Here's Duncan, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Boston called for the foul.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And the Celtics making a change here. And so Duncan nails them both. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because 1 or 2 guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
I love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
Celtics shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Wizards.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Williams kicks to Ojale. Offline with his 3. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Here's Ojale. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Duncan. Bank shot. No good. Teague with the ball. With the teardrop. That shot is off. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge.